All right, first video recap. I really did have all the intention of making it yesterday. I thought I was going to have the time, but some of the video correspondence stuff that I do, that took more time than I had anticipated. And then things just kept piling up and piling up and piling up. So here we are, getting it done the next day. Okay, so stuff that we talked about, the slides, we want them fast. So we slide on the beat, not in order to be there on the chord when the beat happens. So with both numbers 1 and 2, something you can do just to practice the slide stuff is just the slide and not the entire like rhythmic portion of it. So like with number 1, something to help you get prepared for it is just practice going between like the A5 and the G5. And same thing with the F5 and the G5. So just doing that stuff can get you ready for playing the whole thing. So speaking of playing the whole thing, I'm going to demonstrate stuff at some different speeds, so this way you can follow along and know for sure that you're doing it correct at those different speeds. Now, you do not have to reach all the speeds that I'm going to play. If you do reach it, fantastic. If you don't, that's fine. Just get where you can throughout the week in the time limit that is stated at the top of the page. 10 minutes trying to max it out and then adding in the repetitions. And I'll demonstrate repetition stuff too. So let's get into it. Number 1, 60 beats per minute, count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, repetition. So, like it talks about right up here. So, after you reach your 10 minutes, add in the repeat. So, at the beginning and end here, those little dots, those are the repeat symbols. So, basically, you start playing, and then when you see the 2 dots on the left of the 2 lines, so we got a thin line and a thick one, then we go back to where the other dots are on the right side and then play through it again. So it does say try working up to 4 repetitions. So basically you play this twice and then you pause, play it 3 times, and then you pause after that and then go for 4 times. So you might need to decrease the metronome as you increase the amount of repetitions. And that stuff, again, is talked about in pretty good detail in the video on how to practice your lessons. So anytime you got questions about stuff, definitely reference that. Good chance your answer is there, but if the answer cannot be found after watching the video again, let me know. And yeah, so here's how this should go, playing it twice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it twice. Go for 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, Okay, number 2. So similar idea, got more strumming though. And yeah, let's get into it. 60 beats per minute. So working it up without the repeat. So remember, the dots, those are the repeat symbols. So we're going to ignore the repeat for now as you work it up, starting at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That was smooth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Now, notice there I went to the last chord and I said done. This does say this chord rings out for a whole note or 4 beats. That's just the easiest way to fill in the ending here, which is what I typically do. But for the sake of time and practice efficiency, just get to that last chord and move on to the next speed. So we don't want to wait all 4 beats every single time when we can go on to the next thing. So this is just for the purpose of practice, practicing purposes. If you were playing a song or recording something or whatever, and you needed to do a whole note, well then yes, you let the whole note ring out. But this is again just to make practice faster. So just get to the end and say done and move on. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide 2. Slide 2, 3, 4, slide 2, 3, 4, slide. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, slide 2, 3, 4, slide 2, 3, 4, slide 2, 3, 4. Okay. Go down a little bit for the repeats here. Hopefully it makes it a bit easier to understand what's going on. So at the end here, it says to pick that chord and then slide into this one. So when we do the repetitions, we are going to be sliding into that chord. So we're not going to pick this one on the repeats. We're going to slide into it as I'm going to demonstrate. So one more time, I'll demonstrate the 2, then 3, then 4 time repetitions. For the future recaps, I usually just do the 4 times repeat to show people, or to remind people, do your repetitions. So if anytime you need to see something done with like the 2, 3, and 4, just let me know. But here we go. 160 for the repeats. So here it is twice through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slide, 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 2, 3, 4, done. And the 4 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slide, 2, 3, 4, slide, 2, 3, 4, slide, 2, 3, 4, slide, 4, slide, 2, 3, 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 4, done. And you may have noticed I was those things slide when the slide is supposed to happen. So doing that can really help make sure that you are performing the slide when it's supposed to happen. Another thing to practice, I know there's a lot of stuff to practice, right? But tapping your foot is very, very helpful. So eventually we're going to be doing that for sure. Like at the slower tempos, like 60 up to 120, tapping your foot every beat's definitely a doable thing. Past that, you can start to get pretty fatiguing or annoying to continue to tap the foot every single beat. So what I end up doing is tapping every other beat. So like stuff at like 160 or and beyond that. A lot of times I'll just tap every first and third beat, and then some stuff I might just tap on the one. So that's just for future reference on things that will be happening. I'm thinking about it now, so I figured I should mention it. So just kind of plant that seed of, yes, foot tapping is important. Foot tapping must be done eventually. And then just like number one, to help prepare yourself to play this, you can just practice the slides by themselves. Just, only the slide parts, just going like here. Back and forth to that A5 and the B5. Get comfortable with that, and then you can just do the A5 to C5. Get comfortable with that. Okay, on to the no metronome thing. So the goal here is just to make sure everything sounds good. So again, your picking hand needs to mute out all the unwanted noise for the lower strings. So basically all the stuff that is, let's say I'm fretting on the high E string. So then the low E, A, D, G string need to be covered up by that picking hand. The index finger will be up underneath the B string. And then if you are able to get a little bit of the B string touched with the picking hand, that's fine too. But anyway, you're going to have to adjust where your hands are as you change strings. So basically, anytime you hear unwanted noise creeping in, double check both hands to see if they're doing what they're supposed to. So when you're starting off on that low E string, your index finger is going to have to be laying across all the strings. So kind of curved a little bit. We don't want this. We don't want this. We want this. So if you were to strum everything, you hear that percussive stuff, but that fretted note's what really rings through. Same thing if you were doing it, you could do the muting technique with all the strings like this. You have to get your thumb over the top for some of this. Anyway, let's get it back into this. So low E string, index finger is muting all the higher stuff. When you go to the A string, your index finger is up under the E now. When you go to the D string, your index finger is up under the A, and now your picking hand is sitting on top of the E. And then when you're on the G string, your index is up under the D string, picking hand is on the E and the A string. And then when you go to the B string, index is under the G, picking hand is on the E, A, and D. And then finally the high E string, your index is up under the B string, picking hand on the E, A, D, and G. So just, again, like it says up there, get at least 3 good takes each day with this, or with this each day. And that's really it. It's nothing too crazy here, just making sure that every note sounds really good. So just take your time with it. You don't have to alternate pick right now, as long as every note sounds really good. So going about this pace, I think, is a very good idea. that. All right, there's the first recap to the first lesson. And there goes the guitar falling down. How the hell did I manage that? Wow. Apparently we have slapstick comedy going on today. Okay. Any questions come up before next week, please let me know. And I will see you again in the next lesson.